video is going to be a little bit out of the norm for what I usually video. I'm going to make a stand for my my pipe hawk. I inherited this hawk head from my father, and it was given to him by my uncle, just by my aunt after my uncle passed away. So I put the handle on. I actually drilled it out through and through, put a little mouthpiece on it, so it's actually a functioning pipe. Now this, I'm told this is an original 1700s pipe hawk. I haven't done any research on it, so some people get offended. I'm sorry, it's just what I was told. The buckskin I sewed on, cut fringes out of it. This is beadwork. It's just an old necklace of mine. This is a part of a beef bone for a dog I cut a cross out of. These are actually powder horn tips. The fur is rabbit fur. So I wanted to make a display stand for it. So I want the Tomahawk to rest center in this. Well, I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to do? Do I want it to rest in here or there? The reason I'm going to mount the antlers before I do any routing work or really any big finish work is because if I make a mistake now, I can recut the wood or do something. So I want to get this part done before I do any of the finish work. So this is the side I want up. So I'm going to come in on the back. So the thing about drilling this antler is you want to make sure that you drill the hole just enough so the threads will catch. So it's kind of, you want to make sure you get the right size drill bit, because if you try to do anything more than that, you're just going to break it. So this, I think, is a number 6 or number 8 9/64 drill bit. So you got to just take your time, bring it in and out a lot, get the shavings out. And like I said, it stinks. So drill it, make sure you drill it deep enough. So just run your screw in. Set your antler in such a way that it's close to what you want it. You gotta draw the screw all the way through and do all that. You just want that thing to, it's just gonna rest a Tomahawk. Now you can use these directions for a knife stand also. So now we're going to come here, we're going to use this. I wanted to go taller so my fringe would hang. But it's just, I didn't have another antler, so we can do it that way. way. What do you think? I think I like this way better. It shows more of the antler. Just eyeball it, straighten it out. Remember, your horn's going to set off, your antler's going to set off center anyways. I went and bought some new drill bits, and man, they're awesome. Be careful because they'll draw right in through the wood all the way. When you drill it, you want to make sure you got to remember that screw's got to go up in. So if you drill here, it's just gonna come out. So you're going straight, so that the hole is going to have to be all the way over here to get up into there. Well, there's a nice little display rack for it. You could make this basically for a knife, smaller, use antlers. You can get your antlers from a lot of places. You can shoot them, of course. You can go to the processors, and a lot of times they have antlers. People don't want them. Roadkill. Buddies, family members who may not, who may have them laying around and they don't really do anything for them. So you can get your antlers from there too. So I'm gonna put my router on this and do a little rustic staining on it, and then put it back together. Good morning. This is the Tomahawk display that I had showed you how I made. Here it is finished. I used a pecan color on the pine, just so it would. I didn't want to take away from the color of the pine, but I didn't want it dark either. So I had some pecan stain. I just put a nice little routered edge on it, and some stain, a couple coats of polyurethane, and it's good. A couple of the previous pictures that you're seeing are a couple knives that I made from hand-held garden shears that I picked up at Goodwill for $2. I cut them in half, made the blades, wrapped them, used buckskin and horn and wood. I gave those away as gifts well, you know, they gave me $1 each for them. I don't ever give a knife away. But the reason I'm doing some of this was just to bring to light some of the possibilities that that you're doing out there, that could be done out there, that could you know, be a fun Saturday afternoon or an evening, a project with, you know, with yourself as a time away, meditation, a display for a knife or a tomahawk or I don't know, something, anything that you wanted to maybe set on a shelf and have it, you know, to display it. You know, powder horns, I don't know, you know, whatever comes to your mind. But I wanted to show you that there's, you know, there's options out there that are cheap, easy, quick, and they make a nice finished project. The knives, the pedestals for the knives are no more than plywood, 4-inch tiles. I just laid them off in a square. I routed a piece of pine and nailed it to the edges and put a little stain on it, and it made a nice little display pedestal that could be used as a hot plate on a kitchen counter. You can sometimes get those 4-inch tiles from Habitat for Humanity for next to nothing, or yard sales or wherever. Salvation Army, I guess, might have them sometimes too. I bought a few hard goods there. You know, discontinued products at the box stores might be able to find some different tiles to use for that. You can use subway tiles and make it longer, rectangular instead of square, like I did. But there's a lot of options out there to create things and make things that are quick, easy, inexpensive. You know, if you're looking for a project to do with your son, your daughter, a niece, nephew, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. These projects are very low skill, very easy to do. You don't need a router to put a routed edge on them. You can simply take a piece of sandpaper and just break the edge so it's not sharp and nice and round it off with some sandpaper. Stain is cheap, not needed. You can leave a raw pine and go down to Walmart or wherever and get a can of cheap spray enamel, clear spray enamel. I've done a few projects with that, and it's come out good. I don't know if you can see this antlers in the picture or not, but you notice they're shiny, and this is all shiny. And I did that with just a spray clear, 99-cent a can spray clear enamel. So that's what I'm getting at. I wanted to show you my, my piece, my pipe hawk that I inherited. I wanted to display it for company coming over down here in my den. And I just didn't want it laying around. I wanted it set up so it could be seen. The knives, those 2 knives I made, I gave those away, as a gift of appreciation. And they're usable. They're very sharp. They are stout, strong, workable. Could be easily used in day-to-day life. But I made a nice display rack so the persons that got them, for the people that got them, could set them on their shelf and remember my thank you gift, my appreciation to them. And it literally cost me $2 to make. Some time, yes, but other than that, no. Time is more valuable than money. Always remember that. So if somebody puts time into something for you, it may not be exactly what you're looking for or exactly what you think you want, but be appreciative of the time and the thoughtfulness that they put into it to give to you. And when you think of somebody that you want to give something to or make something for, remember time is more valuable than anything. Well, that's my time on the pedestal here. So I hope you like this. I hope it's informative, and I hope you enjoy it. See you later. Any comments or questions, please put them down there. I'll I'll gladly answer anything I can. Thank you.